to The Layover. I'm your girl, Desiree.
I'm Etosha.
We're here giving you that piping hot tea, celebrity hot gossip, thought-provoking conversation sometimes, the main stop before your next stop, before your stop before that. And I am just in a tizzy because you already know I'm a feminist. I'm all about women. But I found myself defending a man last night.
Okay.
And I was disgusted. Because he was put on child support by his baby mama, but it wasn't like... Okay, a little backstory. He agreed to help this woman get pregnant.
Okay.
She was... biological clock was ticking, and she was like, you know what? Can you help me out as a friend? And he was like, sure, I got you. She actually paid him to do this. She did. Now, fast forward to like today, the little boy is like 5, and she really has always kind of wanted him, I'm thinking, and he's just not there for it. And she put him on child support. This is in Baltimore. He is on child support, and he's not happy. He was a little bit about it. So we were talking about it amongst our little family friends, and I'm thinking he should not be on child support. I don't think so. Do you think so?
Yes, that's his child.
Okay.
But because they know each other, they should have had some sort of agreement first and have all of that explicitly written out, because that's very touchy-feely. That's why they're where they are now.
True.
And wanting him to pay child support. So if you just wanted him to be a donor and that's it, so be it. But y'all didn't go above and beyond and discuss it. Maybe just assume that that's all she wanted, so I'm gonna leave it alone. But I think they should have truly had that discussion, because that is your child at the end of the day. Yes. So if it's a need for you to pay child support, you are the father, so you gotta pay up.
Child. And then, but the thing is, like, okay, even with Sherry Shepherd, hers is a little different, but it's kind of in the same umbrella. She and her ex-husband, they wanted to have another baby, so they got a surrogate. This is not her egg. This is the surrogate's egg and her husband's sperm. Okay, baby's in the petri dish. They decide, you know what? We're not doing this marriage thing. We're gonna divorce. Husband goes ahead and gets the baby fertilized and yada, 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 yada. Fast forward to today, there's a baby. And she's on child support for that baby.
No, now that kind of doesn't make sense to me. So how exactly is Sherry Shepherd in the picture if it's not her egg, but it's his...
Well, she was going to be... It was
the actual mom.
The way people use surrogates. The way people who can't have kids use surrogates, the same way.
Okay.
It was going to be her kid with her husband's sperm, and that was going to be their baby. But I don't know. I think, Sherry, you know what? This is a good lesson for you, because you should have been playing God in the first place. That's how I look at it. You should only do that when you absolutely cannot have kids, not because you don't want to or
right.
because of whatever. Because this is the outcome. Because the surrogate was like, you can't, because Sherry was like, you know what, the surrogate can have the kid. The surrogate was like, well, hold up. Right. I don't want to be a mom. I'm doing this because this is my job. And of course, her ex is going to say he wants the kid because that's the paycheck. Right. So she's in this situation where she's like, I don't want any ties.
Black China.
Huh?
I said he another Black China.
I mean, basically, right? Or a Kendu.
Right.
So it's just like, this is the life, y'all. So Sherry was asking the courts to go ahead and like destroy the petri dish. Imagine that, playing God for real, to destroy the petri dish. Mm-hmm. And the husband was like, no, that's my baby. Baby's here, and she's on child support. And now he requested more child support, but the courts denied that. And I'm just like, why is, in her case, she should have to pay. She should have to pay. Now, in the other guy's case, I don't think he should, because that was definitely a business agreement from the get-go. But
it wasn't, because they didn't have everything detailed out, though.
I mean, yeah, some things, but verbal agreements do exist, and they do. You can use a verbal agreement in the court of law. So it's just like, that was a verbal agreement. It was implied. They never lived together. They were not in a relationship. It was probably a situationship. But it wasn't a relationship, so that's different. But I feel like it's so sticky with this whole child support thing, because I'm all for getting your child support, honey, but it's just like, when is it? Because if a gay couple goes that same route, they don't go ahead and go for child support, and no one would give it to them. So I'm just like, I don't understand it. Gay men and gay women do it all the time, and it works out perfectly for them. So I don't feel like there's any different. Now with Sherry Shepherd, I see why she was kind of like, you know what, I don't want any ties to my ex. But it's like, y'all already got the process. Like, it was in the petri dish, literally. So it was like, destroy it. He said he didn't want to, because he's all of a sudden pro-life. The surrogate, Sherry's like, well, the surrogate should have the baby. The surrogate was like, do you think the surrogate? Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird too. I don't know. What's the resolution with this? Get everything in writing?
Yeah, pretty much. Because clearly it gets ugly just like a divorce. So y'all need to have that written out plainly. So if and when stuff hits the fan, y'all know what's what.
Yeah, I think so, because it's messy and you're playing with lives, and these are kids that didn't ask to be born in the first place, and the whole thing is messy. And moving forward, get a text. A text is a written agreement too.
Okay,
like,
hey, handle it.
18 years, I'm good, right? And don't play God if you don't need to, honestly, because that's weird. That whole story was weird to me, wasn't it?
It was.
It's weird. Ew.
So child support. Everybody got paid sometime every now and then, right? Hopefully I don't have to. I ain't gonna want that in my life. But yeah, if you do have to pay child support, let us know your thoughts on it. If you think it's necessary, what like the stipulations of it, because it can get really messy. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and leave those comments about child support. Again, this is the Layover, the first stop before your next stop. And until you see us next time.